Our story begins on a Tuesday eve at the residence of Olivia Camelhair. Oh dearest Olivia, sitting down to her tea of most charming bread and ham. Yet as she begins her glorious feast, she cannot locate her jam. It was such a nice one, Olivia says, in an exquisitely cut jar. It had a label delightfully drawn, she had admired it from afar. Who could have performed this odious crime? Who would have had the motive? Our search begins at the railway line, as draws in the locomotive.
Good evening.
Here is Cecilia Raspberry Jones. I wonder if she has a clue. She's on her way to Norfolk, and suggests we go there too. The finest devout flower arrangers are all standing in a line. When they're not fiddling with orchids or roses, they judge for jams, part-time. The best jam we have ever seen, said Joanna Scrumptious Brown. It made us overflow with joy. It came from Sheffield town. So Olivia did board the bus, as the mystery unravelled. She had a weekly pass, you see. It gave her free bus travel.
I'm a Catholic worm, pay me no heed.
When they did come to Sheffield town, they didn't travel far. That very afternoon they arrived at the Strawberry Abattoir. Cried the boldest of the strawberries, Gadzooks, good heaven above! Come and see this sparkly clue, this scintillating glove. Olivia had seen it once before, back in a far-off land. It belonged to Derek, the clown of death. She'd seen it on his hand. Said Derek, thanks for returning my glove. It was a great mistake. I wonder, would you please help me deliver this nice cake? So Olivia did take the cake. She was gone by 4:30. It was a gift for her friend Luke, who ran a deluxe utensil store. Luke had not been having a very good day. His hair had fallen out, for a start. Sadly, the sweetness of the cake was too much for his poor heart. Gregory, the posh financial advisor, was out walking on his round. Strangely, when he heard Luke was dead, his will was suddenly found. My felt-tip pen for Gregory, and 20 pence for the bears in the south. My Mr. Kipling cakes for everyone, and my jam for my dear friend Alf. Now Alf was a mad ham addict. He loved ham in every form.
I like ham, I do, I just do, I like ham. I like it a lot.
Sadly, Alf did have an appointment with a lady who looks like a toad. Old Mrs. Fulton Plate Mortimer, who runs the art gallery down the road. The paintings there were rather odd, connecting with a brick. The touch, the smell of a wardrobe. Dinner, the harsh reality of it.
It's a positive cacophony of artistic euphoria.
Dear, sweet Olivia had been striding into danger. However, before anyone could warn her, she tripped over a librarian who'd been wallowing in a corner. The librarian was rather cross, so she took Olivia away. She put her in a darkened room, filled with curds and whey. Yet as she wept, Olivia felt paralysed with fear, for she realised then she was entombed by the librarians of Yorkshire. They had her now, she was trapped within their satanic circle of book worshipping.
$5.99 from Waterstones.
Luckily, Olivia kept her head and escaped before she felt ill. She distracted them with her grandmama, bathing in hot glue and lentils.
I'm in the bath.
Olivia thus ran outside, yet she was scarcely past the door when she stopped in her tracks, for there was a body lying on the floor. Look here, says Dr. Casserole, she's not actually dead, for you see she's made of plastic, and her blood, it's jam instead. Olivia had found her jam, there was no mistaking that. And now she knew who'd performed the crime as she put on her marshmallow hat. One day when she was out walking, she had tripped upon a leaf and accidentally poured fried eggs and limpets all over the penguin chief.
Ow, what are you doing?
This, then, had to be their revenge. It had all been a clever plan. They'd set it up, her entire quest to find the missing jam. Olivia felt terrified, for she knew she was too late. She'd wasted the entire film. Now all she could do was wait. The exploding penguin society, gleaming white and black, full of vengeance as they were, unleashed a synchronized attack. Explosions tore the world apart. This truly was the end. Goodbye, dear Olivia, and your delightful little friends. And thus the world comes to a close, amidst choking ash and smoke. Wait a bit, is that Olivia with some random bloke? Oh, look at this, all is not lost. A Waitrose survived the ordeal, and now everyone can sit and enjoy a post-apocalyptic meal.